Hosanna! Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord, the King of Israel. According to John 12, the people welcomed Jesus with this cry as he rode into Jerusalem on a donkey. Yesterday, on Palm Sunday, we remembered this. In Holy Week, which has now begun, I am preoccupied with the question of what happened between Jesus' triumphal entry into Jerusalem and the moment a few days later when the crowds shouted, "Crucify him!" We are familiar with this today, how populists succeed in stirring people up and using them for inhumane acts. One reason back then was certainly a political leadership without the courage to stand up for humane values. Pilate washes his hands in innocence instead of standing up to the people for justice and fairness. But it was more than that. Jesus stood for something new that shook up the status quo and destroyed old certainties. He gave priority to humanity over fixed rules. Human beings are not there for the Sabbath, but the Sabbath for human beings. In the face of harsh judgments of others, he called for repentance and self-criticism. Where everyone demanded retribution, he called for love of one's enemies. He paid for all this with his life. But in the end, something great came out of it. Those who follow him today, who hear the message of his resurrection and understand it deep in their souls, stand up for life like he did. Allow his love to work in them and put an end to the hatred and agitation of today. And thus bring light into this world. Let us be such people. Go blessed and guarded by God into this week.